specific letter is called the permission letter. I'm going to be reading letters for the whole week. Now, I don't have the perfect theme. I just know I didn't want to stay where I was, and I'm sure you don't too. So this week, I'm just writing letters from the heart about starting even when it feels late. So this is something that's been in my heart. I've been wanting to just write letters from me to you and take it one day at a time. So I'm going to be reading from my phone, but eventually I think I'm going to put it on paper. I think it'd be cool to read it from paper, but I want to talk about giving you the permission to give yourself permission. So here you go. Dear Bestie, I want to talk about giving you the permission to give yourself permission to do the very thing you've been wanting to do and not wait until 2026 to get it done. The truth is, we have this mindset that, oh, we need to start fresh for January 1st, 2026. But most people will probably make a resolution or goal for January and tell themselves that they're going to do the thing. This is going to be the day. They're going to change their career. They're going to start a business. They're going to lose weight. They're going to go out more, do more activities, have more fun. They're going to make more money. They're going to get out of debt. They're going to meet their Prince Charming. But really what ends up happening is they start for a while and then they stop doing it. Can any of you guys relate to this? And then they go back to their old self. Because a lot of time, people forget that they are still them. Just because a new year starts doesn't automatically mean it's a new you. You are still the same person. You are not a new person just because the new year started. So I want to encourage you and give you the permission to do the thing right now. There's still a couple weeks left in December. Do not wait. Don't wait for January to come around for you to start doing the very things that you've been wanting to do. Do the things that's been on your heart. Start right now and make that commitment to yourself. You don't need January to start again. The year is already here. All you need is December. You need this month to start right now. It's not too late because it's the end of the year, okay? Time is an illusion. Time is what humans made to keep track of the day. The problem with time is, sometimes, me included, we can get so caught up with time that it holds us back because we're so busy looking for the right time, the perfect time. I even caught myself this morning when I was like, oh, like, I find I have so little time. I was telling myself this. And I was like, I need to find the right time. And I caught myself. And I said, no. There's not going to be a perfect time. I just need to record the video. There's no perfect time to start. I know we always want to start on the Monday, or we always want to start on the Sunday. Whatever that is for you, the truth is you can start today and do something different. There doesn't need to be a perfect start. Shoot, I'm going to even start this video. I'm going to even start doing these letters a random part of the week just to mess people up, because it does not need to be perfect. It doesn't need to start perfectly on a Monday. Originally, I wanted to start this on a Monday. But you know what? I'm going to be imperfect and start in the middle of the week somewhere. Choose a day and just do it. Make up your mind. Even if it's like 15 minutes. Just make up your mind and do that very thing. Give yourself permission to do that very thing. And it doesn't have to take a lot of time or effort. You know, our mind will lie to us and tell us, oh, you need a big chunk of time. Like, you need this huge amount of time to get it done. And then you know what ends up happening is you get intimidated by it because you're like, well, I can't find the time. I'm too tired from work, from kids, whatever it may be. And then you end up never doing it because you're like, well, I don't have this big block of time. Well, guess what? I'm giving you permission to just block out even the most bare minimum 5 minutes to get started. And if you get into it, you can continue going. Or if time is a restraint, you say, you know what? I just had 5 minutes. That's it. And this was a game changer for me. I actually read this in the book, We Need Your Art. And she calls it the Master Reset. And she talks about just giving yourself a small chunk of time. Because I was that person. I would always want to schedule a big chunk of time. And sometimes it will happen, but sometimes it didn't. And you know when it didn't happen for me is when I would have these spurts of not feeling inspired. And it's the days where you don't feel like doing it, or you feel like you have little time, or things are not going your way that you absolutely need to have that small chunk of time. This revealed to me that even the task that we think will take a lot of time doesn't really need that much. I give you permission today to try this. If you've been waiting for someone to push you along, give you a little push, this is your day. I'm giving you permission to try this. And it's okay if you failed before. Completely okay. What matters is you get back up and you give yourself the permission to continue going. Give yourself permission to take the day off. Give yourself the permission to take a chance on you. Take the risk on you, but don't wait until January. Promise me, stop this video and pause it, and promise me and comment that you're not going to wait till January. Do it now. You know what the best part is? When you give yourself permission to do the thing that you've been desiring in your heart, you're going to feel so much lighter. You're going to feel so much better. You're going to feel so much more fulfilled. And it gets easier. The more you give yourself permission, there's a certain power in that. Because guess what? Then you get to see, oh, I can get all these things done. And you're going to give yourself more and more permission. Every time I do something that's been on my heart and I keep my promise to myself, I feel so much lighter. And there's an accomplishment when I keep my promise to myself. There's a deeper connection that is built with myself when I keep that promise to myself. There's a sense of accomplishment that you gave yourself permission and you kept the promise to yourself and did it. There's something about doing something that your old self probably wouldn't have done otherwise. And you decide to take a step to do something new, something different. And this would also help if you feel like you don't feel like doing anything, basically, or you just are not in the mood, or you're just in a place of skepticism and you're wondering all the what ifs. Don't wait for yourself to be in the right mood. I urge you. Our moods fluctuate. And if we did everything based on moods, we would basically never get things done, because one day you'll be happy, one day you'll be sad, one day you'll be feeling it, and then another day you would not be feeling it. That would be a whole mess. I want you to imagine this and answer this question in your mind as I read this. What if it means that the very thing that you've been wanting to do changes who you are? Changes how you see life. You learn something even if you failed. You learned something from the failure. You saw a different side to yourself that you didn't think was possible. I would even think it further that you get so taken aback that you actually did the thing that you didn't think you could do, but you did it. It's so eye-opening to see happen. It takes me back to that feeling that I had when I did pottery for the first time. And I was able to see the fruit of trying something new. And now I have my mug as a memory that I drink out of all the time, and it's a reminder of me doing something new and showing how capable I am to doing something that is completely out of the norm. We underestimate ourselves and what we can do. I bet you're listening to this and you're thinking of a time where you learned something new that you thought you wouldn't have done. Isn't it powerful? Give yourself permission to start right now in December. And not wait till January. Not wait till 2026. You don't need anyone to tell you, hey, go and do this, bestie. You don't need your friend to give you permission. You don't need your family to give you permission. Your cousin, your aunt, your brother, sister, uncle. The only permission you need to move forward is from yourself. And once you do that, your whole world will change in 2026.